The mission of La Bouche Rouge was to make this mission desirable, and so I have decided to replace plastic by craftsmanship. We cannot forget today the facts we have in front of us. Today, the cosmetic industry is the three most polluting industry in terms of plastic in the world. In 100 years, we have contaminated the full planet with plastic. What's next? Our daily life makes the biggest pollution in the world. Fashion, food, beauty. So this is the top three of the decision we can engage to change the world. And my vision is, because beauty is part of our daily life, we can create a new desire to engage people on a new experience with a minimum of waste, minimum of plastic pollution, and a maximum of pleasure. With the beauty industry, we used to have a lot of label. Because the label most of the time is a way to express marketing ideas. So I have decided to have no label, but to just take a simple commitment: rethink, refill, recycle. I have really re-engaged the beauty experience from A to Z. Production, formulation, packaging, supply chain, distribution. We have been the first with La Bouche Rouge to engage this commitment from A to Z without plastic. This is really a massive decision. Refill, because we consider the waste as the most important challenge. The refill is becoming a marketing tool. And I'm quite shocked by that, because the refill is not just a simple idea to create a new label or a new standard. The refill is the idea to limit the waste. So if the refill is a way to have a double packaging and to place a packaging in another one, it's not useful. We need to consider how we create a new desire to keep the object forever, to limit the waste, and to make something forever has to be with high quality. So it's normal if it costs more, it's why we are using the best leather we have in front, it's why you are using only metal in our object, it's because it has to be made forever. And the refill has to be 100% recyclable. And we know the difficulty today to recycle plastic. So when you have a refill in plastic, we know it's extremely challenging to recycle plastic. A small fact, but important. We have recycled only 10% of the plastic we have consumed since 1950. We have no capacity, even in France or in US or in China, to recycle a lipstick today in plastic. It's too small versus the quality standard to recycle. I have decided to create this company with my own money, without a lot of money, so I have really engaged a lot of effort in my personal life to be able to do that. I feel responsible of this decision I have taken to make now a success. Because if I'm not doing a success with La Bouche Rouge, a lot of people will explain it's not possible to do beauty without plastic, or to create a new approach of beauty with craftsmanship to replace plastic. And so this decision I have taken is now a responsibility to make it happen. And I'm really happy about the success we have now in China, about the success we have now in Japan, in US, in Europe, because it's now obvious this is the way of the future. We used to speak about green beauty. Green beauty, it's a clean formula, so it's good for you. And this is important. It's why a lot of people speak about green beauty, about clean beauty. And this is really important, and this is a commitment we have in La Bouche Rouge. But for me, this is the 20th century. It's important, but it's not enough. Today, the 21st century, we know the waste. We know we have created an 8th continent of plastic waste. And we have to react, because the situation will be critical in 5 years if we are not changing our habits in our daily life in terms of waste. And the blue beauty is a new approach, clean for you, but clean for the planet too. So with a minimum of waste, with a minimum of plastic waste, with a minimum of waste in the production, in the energy, in the way we consume energy. It's really an holistic vision. I think the 21st century will be a new century, a new way to consume, and the COVID is probably an alert and a fact today to consume differently.